Hello, my fellow Voice of the Rings members. I hope you're having a wonderful day at Middle-earth. I am out here at the Hobbit Gardens, and I wanted to give you a little update, a video of all the gardens and how they're doing, and talk about some fun stuff for a LOTRO Life blog. So I hope you're having a great day at Middle-earth, and let's get right into it. Haha! Alright, so, as you can see, the garden is doing fantastic. It is growing like crazy. It's beautiful. Again, our little gate like you saw in the last one. But the Irish moss is doing really well. We've got a spot that's getting a little too much sun. If you saw my short, I did a little short video on it. But I want to do a longer one for my subscribers here on the channel. So we have a little, this is the one you saw that was growing that was out of a stick. Fortunately, all the leaves were getting eaten off, and we're trying to figure it out, and we realized it was a squirrel. So we brought them to the front yard, and we gave a little natural thing that'll make the squirrels not want to eat it, little mint thing that we got, so we put around it. So we'll see if that works for now, but the little area right here is just doing fantastic. Again, we have mulch underneath for a little bit more detail for my subscribers here that watch. We have a whole mulch bed. So again, you remember that I built that little wall up, well, it's behind the piece of wood, but the wall here, so there's a whole thing of mulch, and then there's a couple inches of dirt. So we have, I will show you a difference. It's very interesting with the corn. So again, as you can see, the corn is really, really tall. Let me show you an example. I'll show you, I'll flip around in a second and show you. But check this out. I want you to see this bell pepper we've got already right here. Look at that bell pepper. A couple of them down there. Really nice looking bell peppers. We got a third one coming in. Oh, wow. Take it back. There's more than that. We got three huge bell peppers and a fourth one on the way on that plant. It's only one or two little plants right there. And then we have, I believe this is squash or it's corn. I think it's probably a squash plant, but it's really growing good in there. Let me get you an inside view. Woo! See, it's really growing really good in here. You're gonna feel like the ant movie being down really small in the leaf. All right, so let's go in here. Again, my Irish moss is doing great. In the future, I want to cut it a little bit. It's kind of covering the steps entirely. When I get some time, I want to actually take it and cut and form around the steps again, so they're like growing around the steps like this more than just covering it entirely as a green patch. But that's my goal for later on. And then we got over here, we have, these are the berry bushes. We're getting one kind of berry right now, but they're really doing great. And this one too. They just, they were the ones that came as sticks, remember, in that original video, and they just spurted up after only a month. Then we have our little pine tree, and then this is our little, this one's, I'm trying to remember what this is called. It has a very nice, it helps keep away the bugs. The bugs don't like the smell. It's like a really strong, almost like, removes the smell. You get what I'm saying. And then that's our little one here. Oh, I love this. This is really old. We've had this for a long time. This little old waterfall, but I used to love this thing. We've had that for years and years and years and years. Cute little birds. Anyway, that's like a family keepsake practically, even though it's so old and sun-baked. And then this is a whole new garden bed. So here's the thing I want you to compare for you guys. You notice these corns are doing way better than this one. This one's doing okay, but it's not growing quite as fast as the other ones are, and I believe that has to do with the fact that this is on mulch. They have a lot more nutrients underneath, so of course that's gardening, right? But I just think that's kind of cool. And let me show you the difference in height now. Okay, so I'm standing here. I'm about 5'10", almost 6 foot. So if I slightly lean down, you can see, but they're about at my, mid-chest. Yeah, so right about, you can kind of see, right about my chest level, so that's about 4 foot-ish. But they're doing really, really well. So, again, and then we have our big, beautiful, overgrown, so this actually used to be a bush. Yeah, used to be a bush. That guy. And that one is, that tree over there is a ficus. So, but we really like them. They give us a lot of nice cover. But again, let me go and show you a little closer in here. All right, so now if we march in here, it's really, see we have some more squash. It's not doing nearly as good as the squash that's in the area again, but then we have more stuff along there. We've been growing again. This used to be a walkway, but we turned into another bed so we could just grow more stuff. Again, we can get in there, but I don't want to stomp on it. My mom has been working a lot of this gardening. I've helped her a little, but this is most her work, so. But yeah, it's doing really, really good, you guys. It's super exciting. Okay, so And then of course, here's some more of that bush that helps keep the bugs away. It really helps out to have that around. And then we have our little bed over here that has the ficus in it. But it's funny because this thing used to be in a pot and it broke out the pot and it got its roots in a few years ago. And boy, it just exploded. I mean, it's such a big tree now. It just grew so huge so fast. But it's really nice because we have a nice cover there. And then if I flip around, we have a cover. They kind of go together, right? This is the other one. Again, at the front here. And again, this used to be a bush, you guys. I mean, look at it on my by my hand, okay? Look at how thick this one is. Look at how this thing looks like a tree trunk. Yes, this is actually a type of bush. And apparently, our nice mailman actually told us that this particular tree is very, I mean, not tree, bush, when it grows as big is actually worth a lot of money. So that's pretty cool, apparently, to grow it because it takes so long. But man, it just like got itself in. And of course, we have it all tied together here. This is mainly for when we get wind. We occasionally get wind here in Southern California where I am. And basically these help hold it together. So help strengthen, hold each other, basically. We've had that wrapped for a while around it. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I've had to go on the roof a few times and cut off that branch, but I kind of leave it to balance it a little. But I try to cut off the front too so it doesn't get top heavy. But it has the most beautiful flowers. Let me show you. Yeah, it's really like, I forget exactly what it's called right now. Again, I'll do another video and I'll get all the names. My mom knows all the names. She's really good at that. But we get a lot of hummingbirds in the summertime. So we'll see if we get those soon. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. And I want to give you a little update of the back too with the trees back in the backyard. So let's go back there real quick. Okay, now we're in the backyard and we have there's a dog that wants to say hi to you guys. So let me show you Brody real quick. You want to say hi to the voice of the rings? Want to say hi to everybody, Brody? He's growing. He's only 17 weeks old, you guys. And look at how big he is already. Look at how big he is. What a big dog. Yeah, we went from a very small dog to a very big dog. It's quite an extreme, see? Hi, Brody. Oh, good boy. All right, I got to show him the trees now. All right. He just got a nice, he loves the water, so he just got a nice spray down because it's a hot day. Now he's just playing in the shade in the backyard here. Good boy. Okay, so you guys, the trees. Now, you're probably wondering, why is there a net on one of the apple trees? And I'm not going to take it off because it's a lot of work to get off right now because we have it kind of tight underneath. But as you can see the beautiful apples that are growing in there. It's the same reason as the almond trees, you guys. It's the squirrels. We got some baby squirrels. They're living right there in between the fence, a mom with babies, and they started munching on all our things. So that's probably why they started to come here, right? So anyway, let me show you a couple more. So, but as you can see right in there, still, I know it's a little hard to see, but there they are, the beautiful apples. So anyway, we netted that, and now lo and behold, we're out losing all our apples now, which is great. And then again, here is our other apple tree like that one that we cut back just a tiny bit, but it's got some blossoms right here, as you can see. So we're gonna have some wonderful, beautiful stuff soon coming out. It'll be awesome with the apple trees. And then also here is another one of the almond trees. It's starting, remember it was just that stub when I showed you a couple weeks ago? Well, there it is. It's got leaves now. And then here is another apple. This is a Fuji, I believe. Japanese apple tree, this little one here. And this one is the other almond tree. It's doing pretty good. Or maybe is it walnut or almond? I can't think which one. Well, the one in the front yard is the, I think this is the the walnut, and the other one in the front yard that I showed you were the almond trees that had the smaller leaves that were being eaten too. Yep, and I got my little thing here. This is for archery back there. And we will do some archery in a LOTRO Life video. I definitely want to do that. It'll be a blast. And yeah, there we go. Pretty nice. And there's our big elephant ear. I don't know the exact name of it, but we call it elephant ear. But yeah, anyway, say bye to everybody, Brody. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. He goes, what? What? He's not quite sure about the camera still, but he is ready to play. He's always ready to play, right, Brody? Yes, he is. Anyway, you guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful day in Middle Earth. And we really don't have a whole lot of land. So just to encourage you guys, you can have a garden no matter where. So just make a garden, have one. Even if you're in a little apartment, you know, if you have a little thing outside, maybe build a little bed or get a couple pots and just, if you're one person, of course we have a couple people in our household, but if you're just one person, you could make yourself some nice fresh vegetables. It's really good, it's really great. It's what hobbits do, right? And dwarves, and elves, and men. Everyone needs fresh vegetables and all that kind of good stuff and fruits. So anyway, continue to do it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day in Middle-earth. Subscribe button's going to be right here. Next episode for this one, LOTRO Life, is going to be up here, the blogs, and then right down here it will be LOTRO Tell Me Make content. And also thank you to all my Patreons. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate the support. It's been really, really encouraging. And to all my subscribers for your comments and support. It's been really encouraging, you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day in Middle-earth. Voice of the Rings out. See you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings.